Hello, Aries. My name is Barda from Roosters, Peacock. And like I said, I've been kind of introducing myself. I am usually used to being on Facebook, so I still kind of act like I'm on Facebook. There will be quite a few Facebook people who come on over here. What I'm doing right now is I've done several readings for from here until the end of 2021, and then I did one for your general holiday. And this is just a general reading. I have been reading for over 27 years. And right before for each one of the readings I've done so far, I was getting cards, bam, 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 right ahead. Now with this group of Aries, I was focusing on what would you be doing right around New Year's Eve? What kind of would be going on through your mind? And I really wasn't getting cards. You know what I saw? I saw two kids on a teeter-totter, just kind of taking their time, back and forth, just kind of easy going, just playing. Okay, I wasn't sure where that was going. All right, so let's see where it goes. I've got some feels on where it's going, but we'll see. And this is just a real quick check-in for Aries, and I will be doing 2022 as well. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of see what kind of area of life. And like I said, this is just a general. All right, I got the wealth card. And I feel like pulling another one. I think almost when I'm seeing the teeter-totter in my head, I'm not really getting a bunch of emotions. It's just kind of like I'm kicked back and I'm kind of just like contemplating. That's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like, okay, should I? Shouldn't I? That's kind of what I'm getting. All right. Not really per se upset. And you could have just came out of a period of that, but I'm not, that's not necessarily what I'm getting. It's just kind of like a teeter-totter. Back and forth. Not sure where that's going yet. Another one? Yeah. Love. I knew that was going to show up. Okay. So I'm going to put this out front here real quick here. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not going to get too far into that one, either one of them, because I'm actually going to do 2022s, and it's actually I'm going to be covering quite a bit of that stuff in 2022's reading. I've actually had people asking me, and I am going to be doing Aries, so no worries here. I've had people contact me, can you please start doing love readings for our sign, general love readings for couples, for singles? Sure, I can. It's going to take me a minute, but I will. Yeah, there's been a lot on Aries' mind, and I think they're back and forth. That's it, back and forth. They're just kind of back and forth, weighing out stuff. This is for a group of Aries who are sitting here just kind of, they've kind of gone on the ups and downs, and they're sitting here just kind of weighing stuff out. And it's not just love, it's their wealth, it's life in general. So around New Year's Eve, this is for the group of Aries who are sitting here just kind of weighing out life. So you could have already started in a direction, but I feel this is for the ones who are sitting here, and I've got the side cards. So that tells me that this is for the group of, I will take it. And me being an intuitive tarot reader, I will draw wherever I feel like being, I'm led to draw, and I felt like drawing from the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is for the group of Aries who have not necessarily taken that direction, or they're coming out of that period of where they've been back and forth. I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm tired of weighing stuff, tired of it. But this is more of like a New Year's Eve, just kind of sitting back. I'm just weighing stuff out. Okay, calm. And I'm not feeling upset. I'm not feeling, let's go take off and do this. This is evaluating. This is weighing stuff out. This is getting ready to take a direction. This is what it is. Yep, change. All right, I'll tell you these here in a minute. Okay. And, all right. So yeah, I can already tell you, and I feel like saying it again. I am not going to get too deep into this because this is going to fully blow open 2022's reading. I can feel it. All right, yep. Okay, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing the way that the card's been going. Because remember when I said it was like a teeter-totter back and forth, just kind of evaluating. This is about a group of Aries who just sit here and they're evaluating everything. And I don't necessarily think it's talking about, okay, I'm going to show you the cards. So don't go, oh my God, no, that's not, no. This is actually blending all this stuff together. But it's kind of like Aries sitting back here, just kind of looking at it as a, you're in the middle of the situation. Now you're just kind of sitting back here looking at it from a different perspective. You're not sitting here going, oh my God, well, I can. And if you're at that point right now, you ain't going to be for very long. Because you're going to be sitting there and just kind of evaluating everything. You're getting ready to shift. And shift is the word. Because, yeah, you're not going to sit here long at all. All right, we got the card Prison. And it does revolve around love and wealth. And whether it is actual love between two people, a couple, or it has to do with family members, apply it how you will. Like I said, I'm trying to be careful because I know where this is going to be going because I'm going to be doing 2022s and I'm not going to be ripping that open yet. Okay, I see where this is going. This is definitely a strange one. This is definitely Aries up in their head. Okay, friendship. We've got the work card. Okay, so. And friendship also with love, it can also be with friends as well. And this is also talking, and I'm going to get to these here in a minute. I actually think for a lot of you Aries, I think you're going to be actually out and about. There's a lot of you have been for last couple of years. You've probably been, and last couple of years, been kind of just been sitting. My joke on my Facebook thing was, I'm already ready for New Year's Eve because I've already got my pajamas picked out. Okay. Actually, I think there's possibly going to be going out. You're going to be going out, hanging out with some friends and stuff. So we've got the prison. Underneath here, you're highly thought of. All right. We've got the friendship card, and then we've got the muddled, unclear thinking. Now we've got the work card here. I think these are different situations, except for these, they all blend together though. Work card. Now get this, pay attention to your work. All right, so whatever situation that has to do with love, that has to do with some kind of friendship that you've got going on is actually affecting or has been affecting the way you work. Because see, here's the work card. And it says pay attention to your work. All right, so anyway, this is just a quick check-in to see how you guys are doing around your New Year's. And like I said, if you're thinking about going out on New Year's, do it. I mean, this is the way, when I saw the teeter-totter going back and forth, this is Aries balancing, sitting here trying to balance stuff out. There's kind of kickback, just kind of sitting here evaluating stuff. It's showing me the friendship card and muddled, unclear thinking. That is a cautionary. If you are going out, do be very careful when you're going out with the muddled, unclear thinking around friends and stuff. But that's not exactly what I'm seeing here, but that was just a cautionary. But what I am seeing here is, I think with this, and like I said, the reason I'm kind of being careful what I say is because 2022 reading is definitely going to be going into some of this. Oh, heck, I'm going to do some of it, I guess. Okay, so this right here, it says you were highly thought of, but I'm looking at the bow, and it says the prison. I feel like covering this up. You're highly thought of. Do you see how that person's turned their back on you? That's what I get. And it does show a female, so apply it how you will, but feeling like a prisoner within the situation. Now, this is several different situations. This has to do with love. This also has to do with your finances, which whatever the situation or situations is. And like I said, again, love does not necessarily mean it's a couple. Apply it how you will. But your external situation, well, it's not even external. Your situations in your home life affects your work. Your work affects your money, correct? Okay, so that's what's going on because it says right here, pay attention to your work. So it's been going on for a while. And it's not showing me Aries going on, you're not on okay, well, I'm not going to do this anymore. This is Aries evaluating. This is not how this is going to be anymore. I'm just sitting here thinking stuff out. I'm going to tell you right now, I already got a beat on how your 2022 is going to be going at the first part, because I will be doing January 2022 too. And I can already get a feel for that one. You guys will not be sitting here very long. I will give you that hint right now. This little teeter-totter back and forth, weighing stuff out. This is kind of, you're no longer sitting here, being kind of bound up, feeling like, I just can't hack this. That's what it feels like. It's like somebody's turned their back on you. It doesn't necessarily feel like, at first when I read that, you were highly thought of. Well, that could very possibly be, but that's not what it feels like with the prison card. You feel like you're within a prison over the situation with this person. It could be a friendship. It could be a lover. Apply it how you will. And I did feel like switching them. I do believe that that's some kind of involvement that has somebody that you care about, you love. Okay. That's one of the situations. And it has been affecting the way you make your monetary gain as far as your money coming in. That's where I see red flag. And I don't, you don't see a red flag here, but it is affecting your money. See, you got the work card here. You got another work card here. You got your wealth here. This is affecting and has been affecting your wealth and how you work. Okay. But on around new, and yeah, this is a warning. I feel this is a warning. Okay. So this one, I'm going to pull this one right here because I'm going to retell you that one again. Definitely. If you can go around a New Year's Eve, if you're going out, great. I do feel that you're going to be in a time of introspective where you're just kind of sitting there, you're just kind of weighing out stuff, very calm, kind of kick back. You're just kind of just thinking like you're not really in action yet to overcome exactly what this is, but you're kind of done with it. You're just kind of, but it's still there, if that makes sense. It still has, it's affecting your work or the way you do things, and you're not satisfied with the way it's been affecting the money. Okay. So around New Year's Eve, I mean, you're done with the situation. You're just not, at this point, if you haven't figured out how to take care of this situation, or you haven't figured out how to stop letting it affect it so much that it's affecting your money, you will be. But it's kind of like you're looking at from the outside. It's kind of like you're seeing two conversations between two people. Say it's you and this other person, right? Let's just say you're having a conversation. Okay. And you're the one that's in this conversation with this person, right? And you're having this conversation. Say you get into it with somebody, and just an example. You get into it with this person, and this person, you can't remember everything in that conversation. Okay, well, around New Year's Eve, you're still watching this conversation, but you're sitting over here just kind of back and forth watching it. Okay, so you're kind of evaluating what has been going on. You know what I mean? You're sitting from a different perspective than what you were before. So this is Aries getting ready to no longer sit in this space anymore, no longer allowing it to continue on this way. Your cautionary for your New Year's Eve is Eve. And I do say Eve because I was, this was for your New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. If you are planning on going out, which I think even if this is pinpointed for the ones, and I don't normally say this, you do what you want. Grown adults, do what you want. But these cards did show up. And with the Forest, it's showing me muddled, unclear thinking. Now, when you're in a perspective like this and you're thinking stuff out, and it's showing me the Friendship card, I want to point something out. Do you see the barrels of alcohol in the back? And there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, by all means, go out and enjoy yourself. Be careful when you're in introspective like this and you're thinking stuff out, that it doesn't come over the top, because that's when stuff, emotions you had no clue were there are going to come out. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to give you some more here, but I don't want to give away January's because I'm telling you right now, this is going to be changing. This is very temporary. Whenever you're getting ready to make a shift and a change, you will no longer be sitting there feeling so I can't take this. I have no clear thinking on how to deal with this. It's screwing up my work. I can't do this. I can't do this. No. You're sitting like this. Okay, well, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking this out. I'm rehearing this conversation, or I'm rewatching the situation. And it's kind of like I'm watching it from the outside. I understand now. Okay, you're in the right position. Whatever this is about. And it does have to do with love. Someone you love. Whether it's friendship, lover, family, apply it how you will. This right here, you're seeing it from a different perspective. Just use cautionary, whether you're out, wherever it is, just be careful of muddled thinking on New Year's Eve, okay? Because that can take, and you're on the right path. And when you're shifting thinking, it can kind of backtrack you a little bit. All right, I'm going to give a few more cards, but like I said, this was just a real quick check-in for your New Year's, but it doesn't look bad. It really doesn't. Let's see, I'm going to be doing 2022s, but I think I'm going to do January's next. Let's see here. Why do I keep wanting to go to the side cards? Okay. Yeah, again, I'm going to say it again. Be careful of muddled, unclear thinking. Because I think you're on the tip of really clearing out whatever. And it feels like somebody has turned their back, or you've turned your back on somebody. That's what it feels like, because it's either made you felt like the prison, a prisoner within yourself, or the word prison. Okay. Definitely. I keep wanting to go back to that. So be very, very careful. All right. Why do I want to go to the side cards? Yeah, you're up in your head. This is Aries. Yes, in the home. It has to do with the home. Yeah, actually, okay. I'm watching how the cards are falling. This one's coming. Okay, that makes sense. This could even have to do with the home situation. Something could have came down in your home that made you feel like a prisoner within the home. Or you have actually kind of holed yourself up in your home. Or somebody, yeah, I almost feel like somebody has left the home. That's almost feel like what it feels like. Somebody's walked away. And I put the home down here, and I want to put the home farther and farther. It doesn't feel the same. Okay, I'm telling you right now, this is changing. And I just got cold chills. And usually that's when spirit walks in. And anybody who has ever had readings from me and spirit walks in, they can back me up on this one. I do get cold chills and I do get goosebumps. So I actually had a spirit walk in on that one. So if there was loved ones that have left during this holiday season, or you're still dealing with it during this holiday season, again, for this group of Aries, like I said, I know I sound like a broken record. Do be careful with your, by all means, do go out. But while you're weighing this out, be careful with muddled, unclear thinking, with going out in friendship and you see the barrels in the back, okay? The scales, because you are working on balancing out the scales, which would be in your head and in your work, in your life. It's coming, okay? I'll take it. I think this is for a message for somebody who's on here, and I do this sometimes. Yes, it is a message for somebody who just got on here or has been on here. And anybody who, yes, there's a spirit here. I'm just going to give this message really quick. So I don't see a bunch of people on here. So somebody is on here. This is a message just for you. I won't be open discussing it. I'm just going to just go ahead and give you the message. You take it for how you will. But this message is for you. The message I got and the spirit that keeps showing up. Mother. Body. The sun, which equals yes. The skills. This is your message. Now, what was the message? The mother says, it's something about the mother says that it was around the fall. The body, I have risen above this. Okay, this is a message for somebody who has passed on. Normally I don't do this because this is general for Aries, but yeah, I'm feeling it again. This is for somebody who this is alive, so sometimes this does happen. The mother, this is a message for somebody on here. The mother, and it's showing me the body, And it's showing me the hand up. They have moved on, risen above. This was around the fall time. There was a festival around when this happened. 2, arrow on point. The skills. There was a discussion of something between this, I'm assuming this was a mother. Anyway, there was a discussion, this other person had passed on, but anyway, there was a discussion between you and this person. And they are no longer, I guess they had some complications within themselves. They are no longer here. It was around a festival time during the fall. The conversation went along the lines, which this conversation didn't necessarily happen this last fall, but it was definitely around when the fall week was around. The message is you have the skills. Say the skills. And the number 2 sticks out. What is this about? I'm going to look something because normally I don't do this. This is for Aries. So, but when Spirit walks in and I'm on a live, like I said, I usually do Facebook and this happens quite a bit. Okay, I'm going to do it that way. Sometimes you just take it. All right, puzzle pieces, put them back together. Got it. Okay, yeah, I just got touched again. All right. Okay, that's it. The mother says, okay, you have the skills to put yourself back together after this happened. They're fine. And just to let you know, and this is for somebody that's on here, like I said, there's not very many people on here. I am new to YouTube. I'm used to being on Facebook. And again, I see new people popping on. Just to let you know, I'm used to doing on Facebook, and sometimes I do pick up on spirits, and there is a spirit here, and one came in, and I'm doing Aries, and I'm pretty much done with Aries, just a general check-in for New Year's. But when there was a message that came through that was for somebody that was on here, and I know they know who they are. And the spirit is a mother, the mother of whoever this is. And anyway, the message is, as a soul, I can be in several places at once. So, even though you don't feel them all the time, that's what, okay, got it. Even though you can't feel them all the time and you don't feel them constantly, they are there. They're moving between you and 2. They're moving between 2 people. Okay, that's what the 2 is. That's the message. That's why you can't feel them all the time, because they're moving between. I just got touched again. And let me see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see. I don't normally do this, but do you see the cold chills? I get cold chills whenever spirits touch me. It's going away now. But any of my other readings and stuff, you can see them. Anytime a spirit touches me, I get cold chills. But anyway, the message for you is believe in yourself. You can do it. So that's what they want. There's something that you have the skills to do it. And just to let you know that they are bouncing between you and somebody else. Believe in yourself. You can do it. So whatever you're getting ready to leap into, you need to have faith in yourself. So the person on here, you need to put the puzzle pieces together. You can do it. Okay. Whatever that meant to you. All right. I was going to say strange, but I'm kind of getting used to it. All right. So that was not about Aries, guys. That was sometimes spirit comes in, and that's exactly what happened. And if you guys are curious as to how that works, you can go to my Facebook over at Roosters Peacock and review some of the other videos, or look at some of the reviews when I've done readings, and it does happen. Okay. Aries. Okay. So let me see if there's anything else I had to apply. And if that was you that I was talking to, that the spirit came into, let me know. Like I said, it happens quite a lot. Yep, it says truth. Ain't got time for lies. All right, let's see here. Anything else? Like I said, for Aries, like I said, this is being live, but you can take and rewind it if you're just now hopping on. These are just real quick check-ins. I am going to be doing January 2022. And then I will be doing 2022s. And like I said, everybody's been asking me about, hey, can you go ahead and do like the love readings and stuff like that, you know, for singles, couples? Yeah, but these readings do take a minute. So let me see. Anything else for, why do I want these cards for Aries? Anything else for Aries? Okay, so the message, the final message for Aries for this right here, even though you're like I said, when I first started seeing this, I saw the teeter-totter. It was like two kids. I really couldn't see the kids clearly, but I saw them back and forth, not in a hurry. Nobody was going wee, nothing like that. It was just kind of like, and what it was Aries weighing stuff out. And I'm no longer sitting here, you know, like you say, if you're in an argument, I don't know, you say, I'm just an example. If you're in an argument, nah. Well, Aries is sitting here, okay, say this is you, somebody else. Okay, now you're over here and you're still watching that conversation going on, but you're no longer, you know, you're watching it in a different perspective instead of, okay, you know, when you have a conversation with somebody and you forget half of it, no, you're sitting over here now evaluating all of it and the reason why you're having these issues. So the scales are about to be balanced. They're imbalanced right now. Do you see them kind of imbalanced and tipped? This could even have to do with the Libra person. Doesn't have to, but I do see the scales, and scales represents Libra to me. All right. And I'm also seeing temperance. All right. But your message is you're about to be inspired very soon. And I do hear January. Okay. So again, your message for New Year's Eve is do have fun, but do realize that you are evaluating stuff. Very much so right now, and have a blast on New Year's. I mean, actually, 2022 looks like, I mean, it's not going to be peaches and roses, but it's going to be better. You're stepping into, I'm not going to say the best, brightest future. You know what I mean? I'm not going to play all that. I don't do that, but you're in the right direction. You're about to leave a lot of this stuff that's been scattering your brain everywhere, what I call squirreling, and you can't help it because it's almost like somebody has left your life. All right, that made you feel like a prisoner within your own home, or you felt like a prisoner within your own home or within your own head because of something. And it's affected your wealth, and it has to do with either something you love or somebody you love. Okay, these are just check-ins. All right, I'm going to see who is going to be next, but your last key word is, and I want to make sure you guys focus on that for January, is you will be inspired soon, okay? Inspiration is coming. So do enjoy your New Year's. Let's see, who is going to be next? Let's do Leo. Leo sounds fun, doesn't it? Let's do Leo. So next ones we're going to be doing is Leo. And I'm going to take a real quick break, and then I will be back up here. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.